welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here we are coming down to this little pit bike track, little flat track sort of thing. There's not really any jump. There's actually no jumps, but seen this in the last video, so I thought I'd come back and make a dedicated video towards this little loop here. So I'll just do a sight lap to begin with. It's always good to take a sight lap before you go racing anything pretty hard. Just in case there's, anything on the track that could hurt you or throw you off. Looking pretty chill so far. Anyway, I'm sorry about the wind if the wind's pretty bad. It's a windy day today. I do need to get a wind sock for this new camera. Alright, we're taking a sight lap. Let's go. You can always tell when I'm concentrating because I don't talk as much. Now we're running it in reverse, which I've never actually done before, so thought I'd give it a go. Hit the pegs. Go down into the drains this time. Pop back up out. I definitely need a new front tyre. I have a new rear tyre already. And I need new brake pads because my brake pads are starting to grind. That's a couple of laps of the pit bike track. What to do next? I'll just take a couple more laps, eh? Yeah, boy. front tyre's losing air. Nah, we're good. Let's go and hit this jump. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's hit this jump. A little bit of a handlebar sideways action. Well, here we are at Rifle Range Road, another well-known place to this channel. But it's always, after rain, it always ends up becoming different terrain. The four-wheel drives come through here and they, you know, have fun. Like as you can see, let's have a gaze in here. I'll show you what I mean. So it's a popular place to come four-wheel driving when it rains, and then when you do, you get things like this. So I'm obviously not going to get off my bike and show you how deep that is, but that's almost as deep as my bike. And then you've got this bit here which is dried up. There's a couple of spots. How soft is it? It's a bit dry. Like, look at that. That is going to be ultra soft. Yep, that's ultra soft. Another little tiny boggy up. Yeah, so like look at the massive ruts that these four-wheel drives create. Look how deep this stuff goes, man. It's pretty fucking crazy. See if we can get through the middle without sinking. Stay up on the dry line. Oh, it's pretty soft, but yeah, that's what happens when it rains. See, even in there, the four-wheel drives just come through and they have fun, which is fair enough, you know. You got to share trails and things like that. There's lots of places that our motorbikes can get to that their four-wheel drives can't. So you got to take the good with the bad. But yeah, when it after it rains and then dries up, you get down here is a whole different terrain. So it's like you're riding it freshly again. So in that aspect, it's actually pretty good, because it's just fresh terrain all the time, you know. Like obviously it's not completely fresh, like the route is exactly the same and the destination is exactly the same, but it's just different terrain to ride. That makes you can't get complacent when you're in a place that you've ridden for so long and so many times. It just makes it so you can't get complacent. You got to keep paying attention. Doesn't matter how much you've mapped a certain trail in your mind, something will always change. So you've got to be alert the whole time and not get complacent at all. So we're heading down to the lagoon part. Have a little bit of a play around there. Sorry if the wind noise is really bad, I'm not sure what it's going to sound like. But yeah, I'll get a windsock for this one pretty soon, I think. So here's the lagoon for those of you that have not seen it before. It's just an ugly, stinky, yucky river. And then down here is a little sand pit. See how much we can dip. funny mac though with my toe downwards. Woo! I got too much weight on my front. Let me try and do that again. My technique was all off. There we go. I had too much weight on the front wheel and I was just digging in too much. Push your weight back a bit more. We'll make up the ruddy section. Gotta enduro this bitch. Alright, so you see that step up there on the big log there? It doesn't look like much, but on this little thing, it feels like a bit. And we're gonna go up the highest part of it, which is through this middle part here. See, I mean, it's easy to do, don't get me wrong. It's not like there's something difficult, but it's fun on this little thing. Yeah, see? Nice and easy, but fun. Alright, now we'll head back. Jump. Give it a little whippy. Alright. Hey, 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 oh. Hiya, big hole. Some big holes, mate. Some big old holes. Coming up somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right, it's after all this. After all this shake. Come out wide. I'll get slapped by the tree. Go through the centre. There we go. Back on the outside, hit the jump. Hit the air, man. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Fucking flying, lad. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do the other way too. Go up the other end. Unless it gets too rough and then I'll just turn around. There's a four-wheel drives have really done a number on this way. Like, not that it's bad, it's just there's so many ruts and they're actually like they're really deep, so it'll catch your whole bike in the rut. Right out. In, out, in, out. Oh, now we're in the rut. 1, 2, oh, we're gonna stay in the rut. Oh. This is where it gets bumpy. Oh no, that's right, you stay on the inside and it's nice and flat, I forgot. Away. anyway. Big old hole there. Another big old hole. Another big old hole. And then there's coming up the hole you can't avoid. There you go. See how I've mentally mapped this place out? So no, this part doesn't change very much unless it rains like a lot. So this one I've got like mentally mapped pretty good. Here we are, Chinchilla Rifle Range. There we are, Chinchilla Rifle Range. Every Tuesday night and every Thursday night. Alright, well, I think you guys have seen enough of this bit. I'll come back when I see something interesting. Ciao. A little drifty. Even with a little 110 baby on slick stuff, you'll spin wheels. Here you go. Bloody wet down there. So look like that, you can actually see the council mowers have been bogging, like you can see the lines. You can see like the lines of where they got bogged, or where they were not bogged, but where their tyre tracks came through. That was pretty funny. Oh, big holes. See, look, you can see the tyre tracks of them, and they're like deep as. And it's the whole way along, it's like lines. It's pretty funny actually. I think that's what it is, because this is just, it's been mowed, but it's been mowed high. Because it's all wet in here, like all that brown that you see is just standing water. I've always admired that dam. It's pretty cool. Big old RV out the back, pretty cool. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Oh yeah, we'll just go straight on the road, fuck it. Oh, there's some trees here we can play around. bike track, all you need is a bit of flat land or some trees. Oh, this is loose as all this stuff. Oh, there was a chinchilla sign here too. Welcome to Chinchilla. See if I can do some more donuts. Get a drifty happening. Love it when it drifts, man. Like, what? What? Good. Oh, jump. Woo! But if you go this way, you can get into the storm drains without having to go down that big steep incline. You gotta go back up it obviously to get back out, but yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll creep into the drains. And they're way deeper than it looks. Alright, in we go. It's getting low. Oh, we made it out. Whew, I scraped my helmet once. Alright, now we're in the storm drains. Probably really windy and I'm sorry about that. I know I've apologised a few times, but we'll get the windsock eventually. Shall we? Fuck yeah, lad. Alright, now we've got to do the same thing to get up and out. Just like that. Nice and easy. And now we're back in the storm drains again. Back at the pit bike track and the storm drain. There we go, go and hit the jump. Jump in, woohoo! And jump out. All right. We'll do a couple here, and then we shall call it a ride. Try and hit it again. Yeah, nah, no, there's no hip to that. Drifting, oh yeah, boy. Right turns aren't my favourite. They're not my favourite. Hold on to it, cat. Now we can go here. We can go back down in here. Oh yeah, get some of this grass out. Get a wheelie happening, I reckon. One of those slow ones. Over the bumpy terrain as well. I couldn't do it going downhill. Click second gear. Get in the right spot. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, what am I doing wrong right now? There we go.